Okay, ladies, this is a little bit of how to work with gradients. So let's first make some shapes. Ooh, that actually already has gradients, so let's get rid of that. And stop it. Okay, and let's just delete the one on top. Okay, so this is a shape that is just a see-through color with a black stroke. And when you want to work with gradients, the easiest way to do that is to go to your panels. Your panels are in your upper right corner. Below your panels would be your options. Again, my options are up at the top, but your options are down in this bottom space. But your gradient will be over here. So my gradient's already visible. It's just one of the icons is right there. However, if you don't see something that says gradient, what you can do is go to your window. This will help you find all your panels. Go down to where it says gradient, click on it, and it'll open up the whole dialog box for you. So, what you want to do to work in gradients is first you want to select the object you want to change. So now my circle is selected, and I'm going to make sure that I'm also right now on the stroke. See how that's showing up as a stroke, but I want to work in the fill because it's more visible. So I have that selected. Go back to my gradients. And if I just start clicking on this bar, I can adjust where the gradient comes from, where it kicks in. This is a linear gradient, meaning it's going from left to right, but I could make it a radial gradient. And I could change how much of the center is white and so on. I can also change the angle. Actually, not for radial, for linear. If I want to change where it's coming from, I can work around all my angles and change it this way. I can also change the colors. So if I click on this little color right there, it'll give me all these options. Blue, green, so on. And then what I can do is if I want to add more gradients, see how I have a little plus icon by my mouse? I just click and I'll add them. And I can click on them, change them different colors. Click on this one. And see how this one's actually white and gray and there's no color options here? This sometimes happens where there's a little glitch in Adobe. It might not happen in yours, but it does happen in the older versions where you have to go into this menu bar. If you have just grays and you have no colors to choose from, you go up to your menu bar, you go from grayscale to CMYK, and you get all your colors back. So let's go to this one, or that one. So now what we can do is come back here, and now say I think this is looking okay, but I don't like this color. If I highlight it, if I click on it to highlight it, now you see how it's turned from black to white. I can hit delete, and it'll make it go away. Same with this one. I can click on this one, hit delete, make it go away. And that's a nice little feature for gradients. A lot to play around with this one. Just make sure that you're not accidentally changing the gradient of your stroke, because you won't see it on the computer so well, but then when you print it, you will. You can see if you zoom in here. Let's get off of this. I actually have a stroke that is this gradient, and that's going to be silly looking. Make that a solid green. Okay, so that's a little bit about gradients.